John Beverly, the handyman, the businessman with a conscience on LICMC.net radio every Saturday at 3 p.m.
Hello, everyone. This is John Beverly, businessman with a conscience, over here at the Cumulon Village, where each one teach one brick, one building, one block at a time. And people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And we show that we care about the things that we do. And we often try to help and push and share information about other businesses. We don't focus on just ourselves. We focus on, like I say, each one teach one. We would like to speak just a little bit about here at the village. And, we have the Village Pizza, which is under the directions of Brittany, which is our pizza partner here at the Cumulon Village. And she does that every Sunday. And the first Saturday, we really have a big thing. She is also adding more to her menu. So like I said, I want to make mention every chance I get about the different Black businesses over here at the Cumulon Village, the things that's going on. And you can get more information by dialing the number 313-921-1616 and ask for more information concerning the pizza as well. And I also have a friend of mine that's in the baking business. And our business is Sweet Legacy. And she makes homemade cakes, pies, tea cakes, sweet potato pies, you just about name it. And they are very good. I would like to call them, they are gourmet baked goods. And it's Sweet Legacies. And you can contact Shirley Myers at 313-401-7976 and place your order. Be sure to let her know that you got this information from John Beverly, the businessman with a conscience, and you heard it from us. But most important, often talks about making decisions, and based upon decisions that we make brings about consequences. So I tell people always, say what you mean and mean what you say, because people take you at your word and expect you to do what you say you're going to do. For instance, when you tell someone that you're going to meet someone somewhere at a certain time, it's very important to be there on time when you say that you're going to be there, because if you get into the habit of being late, there may come a time when you need to be there on time, and that person come later than the time that you was expecting them to be there, or the time that you have set. And it's really no one's fault but yours, because they're late and throw a monkey wrench in your plan, because unfortunately you have built that relationship by being late quite often yourself. So if you have a reputation of being late all the time, when someone else be late, why is it that you look at them kind of funny? So that's why I often tell people to say what you mean and mean what you say. And it's very important, we want to reach out. Last week, we talked with our brother Gregory McKenzie, the financial aid guy here at the Cumulon Village, which he also has his own tax service business. And that's a family of entrepreneurs. His father he's a handyman. He does all kind of handiwork. He can replace steps. He does drywall. He paint. He replace windows. He just do all kind of handiwork, even plumbing. You just about, anything you just about can name, he can pretty much do it. But I just would like to make mention about the different things and the different people that's in our circle. And that's how we build one another and build each other. like I say, by sharing the information. It's no good if you keep all that to yourself. You know all this stuff and can't share with nobody. And when people need something, and don't nobody know who to go to, and if anything happened to you, then that all of that information is gone. So what we want to do is practice while we're here, reaching and teaching, sharing with one another. We can't keep all of this to ourselves. We can't do everything ourselves. We can only do so much. I tell different people, my father would always say that when you sharecroppers, we always look for something right away. But he's, would use for an example, he said a stalk of corn or beans or whatever. He said, we have to wait on it to grow and, do what it has to do. So we just have to wait on the process of whatever it is. When you plant a ear of corn, you take one ear of corn and you plant it, and you dig a little hole, you drop that seed in there, you put a little water on there, and you watch it. And if it don't rain or whatever, you make sure you got enough water. Sometimes you might even have to put a little fertilizer on it. And then if grass and weeds and stuff start growing up around it, you know that you have to kind of, take and pick and pull and keep the grass and stuff from around it. But then when it's time for that stalk start coming up and you see the green leaves, and from this period of time for that time, and after a few more weeks, you see the little ears of corn coming up on it, little bit of things. Then after another period of time, a few more weeks, then a month or so come up, you got whole ears of corn on that one stalk that started off with one grain, one little kernel of corn. But you have to wait on the process and wait for it to take its course. In the process, even with us as individuals, sometimes we go in business or we think that we start up a business or we start doing something and we're supposed to start making money right away. But you have to build your business. You have to advertise. People have to know about you. Just because you have a business and you don't do no advertising unless you got a kind of business that, the best advertising, I would always tell people, is word of mouth. When people like what you're doing or like what you have to offer, they would tell others about you and say, hey, make sure you go by here because it's a guy over there or a lady over there or a kid over there with a lemonade stand or a guy on the corner selling peanuts. And man, it's the best peanuts. It's the best lemonade. It's, when we begin to lift one another up, and hopefully when we lifting them up, we're telling the truth. Hopefully we're serving a product that people actually enjoy. I try to not to serve anybody anything that I wouldn't either eat or consume myself. And usually when I tell people about the different businesses, such as Shirley at Sweet Sensation, her baked goods, I've tried a German chocolate cake, I've tried a chocolate cake, I've tried a pound cakes and tea cakes, and all of them would make you hurt yourself. I had to find myself kind of, drawing back from the table sometimes. And what I started doing is when I would buy a cake, I would make sure I shared with enough people so I can just have just enough to enjoy and not too much where I would hurt myself. So that way, but they say too much of a good thing can hurt you sometimes. So we don't want to hurt ourselves. But we do want to tell people about, like I say, the different businesses and the different people that are doing things and how important it is to share and work with one another, not just have that me syndrome, care enough about others. Like I say, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. So you care enough about others and what others are doing to share with them, to support them. And, we have to support one another. You want people to support what you're doing. So why is it that you want people to support you and you won't support others? So you have to kind of, get up off your high horse and humble yourself and begin to reach. Sometimes I tell people I don't mind going out the way they say, well, you make it a habit of doing things that's good for us, not because it's good to us. Everything, cake, we like cake and we like ice cream and candy and all of that different stuff, but too much of it can hurt us. We can have sugar, it can cause high blood pressure and different stuff. But if we eat it in moderation and don't overdo it, so we begin to do what's good for us, not what's good to us. So if you're going to eat those certain different things, you eat enough of it so it'll be good to you, good for you, and it won't be a situation where it's good to me, but not good for me. So, just little simple things, saying what you mean. Think about the things you're doing. Sometimes we're so fast to make decisions, and before you know it, you can cause a shipwreck. A guy was, you be in such, today, everyone is in a big hurry. It's such a hurry to really get nowhere. A guy was, I was turning at an intersection and I was waiting on the traffic to clear. The light had changed, but the traffic was still coming. So I, about to jumped out there because the light was okay, my turn to turn. But do you turn because you're supposed to and traffic is coming and cause a wreck? And a guy jumped out behind me to go around. I guess he, didn't have the patience. Patience is a virtue. You have to have patience for everything and anything. And he almost caused an accident. And then after I turned and he turned and he eased up on side me, and then he took off. And I'm looking at him, I'm like, let me just slow down and let this guy go head on. And I got to the light and he was there. And the light changed and he took off again. So we began such a hurry. And then when I got to the next light, he was there. And I looked at it and I wondered, did he even think about it? All of that, ripping and running and stepping on the gas and running rubber and speeding off and trying to hurry up to get to wherever he was trying to get to. And here, little old me, each time we stop at a light, I pulled up right on side of it. Sometimes, I don't know how it made him feel, but I know if it had been me, I'd have been like, let me just calm down. Sometimes, like I say, you have to think about the things that you do with in such of a hurry, and then we talk about patience. We talk about patience as a virtue. We have to have patience with one another. Husband, wives, you have to have patience with your children, your family members, your husband, your wife. Patience. Sometimes take just a little time to listen to hear what one another have to say. Don't be in such a area to want to get your point across and don't want to hear what someone else got to say. But I often, when I can't reach a conclusion or meet a conclusion or I can't come to a conclusion with certain people, sometimes I tell them, you know what, just pray about it. And I'm going to pray that I see it your way, and I'm going to pray that you see it my way. And hopefully, once we see it the way each other see it, we can perhaps deal with it a little bit better. So like I say, we have to be considerate and think about one another. Practice loving one another, loving your family. And I know sometimes it's not easy to love everybody. Sometimes it's just hard to love certain people. But you have to learn how to love one another. You have to learn how to treat one another with respect and treat people the way you want to be treated. Consider them as well as yourself. Would I want someone to treat me this way? Treat people the way you want to be treated. And if they treat you the way they want to be treated, because don't nobody really want to be hurt. So I don't think everybody be walking around just hurting people just to be hurting them because that's the way they want to be treated. I often tell people, treat me the way you want to be treated. You know, 'cause sometimes you, in businesses and doing business, sometimes when you're working with people, everybody think you always have to be scheming. But I practice some of the old school ways. I let people know that I appreciate them. I appreciate their business. I appreciate their support. And I don't have a problem with letting them know that I know that they're spending their money and they can take their money and spend it anywhere they want to spend it. And I let them know that I appreciate them for choosing to come and spend their money with me. And every now and then, I try to give something back. If it's a family that has a few kids and so with them, sometimes after they spend their little money, I give them a little something just to let them know that I appreciate them and I thank them for appreciating me for being here and coming to patronize me rather than going across the street or down the street or across town somewhere else. Every now and then, we get somebody that comes in and reminisce what we used to do. And I let them just know as well that I appreciate them, just like they appreciate us for still being here. Like I said, we teach us the babies, saving the babies, young adults. We have had a host of children, thousands of children have come through here. And some of them have become principals of schools. Some of them have become teachers in schools. Some of them have even become polices. I don't know about doctors and lawyers, but I do know some of them have, elevated and went on to do better and greater things. And every now and then they come back and let us know what they're doing. And it makes you feel so good. It makes you proud to know that you had something to do with someone accomplishing something in life rather than just life itself. Hopefully you could be one that could help make a difference, be able to reach people, to motivate, to stimulate them to do something, and let your kids know and any and everybody know that they are somebody and that they can be anything that they want to be. All they have to do is put forth that effort. Once again, this is John Beverly, the businessman with a conscience, over here at the Archimala Village, where each one reach one, each one teach one. One brick, one building, one block at a time. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. Thank you and have a great day.
John Beverly, the handyman, the businessman with a conscience, on LICMC.net radio every Saturday at 3 p.m.
Comcast Village presents Youth Field Trip events, Fridays 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. and 6 p.m. to 8 p.m., ages 5 to 17, $10 per person, minimum 10, max 15. Saturdays and Sundays 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. and 11 p.m., $200, minimum 10, max 15. Includes a coupon special, hot dogs, chips, and punch. Akubalan Village's activities and amenities: air hockey, pool table games, video games, foosball, karaoke, movies, TV, cafe. Located at 7701 Harbor Avenue in Detroit, Michigan, 48213. For more information or to schedule, call 313-921-1616, 313-921-1616. Credit cards, checks, cash apps, and Zelle accepted. It's our pleasure to serve you. Culinary pleasure. Have your next social event here at Akubalan Village. Recreation, Entrepreneur Cafe, Culinary Pleasure, Recreation, Education, Culture. For more information, call 313-921-1616, 313-921-1616.
Are you a youth between the ages of 9 and 17 years of age? If so, then come join the Drama Club for Youth. Get 5 free acting classes online via Zoom. Then become a part of the act in our virtual drama stories featured in social media and on local cable TV. Be a part of creating dramatic stories, participating in an annual stage play, and more. Again, if you are a youth between the age of 9 and 17 years old, joining us with parental guardian consent. For more details and to register for joining the Drama Club for Youth, call 248-701-0885. Again, that's 248-701-0885. Presented by London D Trade in Richmond under the Christian Youth Production Ministry, a State of Michigan organization.
Yep, this your boy, Sean the Rockstar, and I stay locked in with licmc.net.
Do you need to get the word out? Well, you found the way right here at LDWC Enterprise, your media mogul place for community, business ministry, entertainment, and more. Share your message, inspiration, talents, gifts, visions globally and locally.
You could choose what you want. Just give us a call at 248-701-0885.
That's 248-701-0885. We are the team moving forward together.
Hype your business. 248-701-0885. That's 248-701-0885.
This your boy, Sean the Rockstar with Biz Hype. Yeah, Biz Hype on LICMC Radio. I said Biz Hype on LICMC Radio. Cable to social media plus, brands affiliate with global networking. Let's get Biz Hype, y'all.
Brand affiliates, global networking.
Brand your business. 248-701-0885. That's 248-701-0885.
Say something, Mike.
Live at Sonny's
Hey, we here at
Hamburger,
At Sunny.
Schoolcraft,
How you doing, Mike?
Evergreen in
Stacking them in
Detroit.
the bag. We at Sunny's, y'all. Getting our burgers on. Mozzarella sticks. Y'all gotta come down over here. What's the address? Is Schoolcraft from Evergreen. You want to see some of those burgers? I'm gonna ask Mike to come over here and holler right quick so y'all can see the owner. He be working every day. Got a truck. They have everything you want to know, want to get, all kind of food. To a nigga down there. So tell us what the address is, Mike. 20,001 Schoolcraft, Detroit, Michigan, on the west side of Detroit, right on the corner of Schoolcraft and Evergreen. And we live right now, y'all. This for real. Come on down here. Breakfast is open. Breakfast, burgers. 24. I mean, well, all day, right? What's the hour? 6 to 11 o'clock. You can come get breakfast. 11 o'clock breakfast. And you can have burgers all day long too. And breakfast. Got special for the day, 50 cheeseburgers, 6 for 6 with burger fries, wingdings and cheese sticks. Wow. Okay, so he got it all. Well, we love you down here, Sonny. We love you, Mike. We love your other man that's over there be cooking and working hard all day. I can't see him. I don't know if he's gonna come give us a holler at night. So y'all know Mike ain't down here by himself. You gonna come holler? You gonna holler at him right quick? He coming, y'all. He back there working. Live, everybody, at Sonny's. Open right now, Evergreen. Evergreen and Schoolcraft. Right on the corner. I'm gonna wait for my brother to come. We can't see him from here. We live now. This is live on social media. There he is. This man works here. Like, hey man, what's up? What, tell us what your name is? Darren. Yeah, Darren be cooking, y'all. Okay, we're gonna let y'all go. Y'all got customers. Love you, Darren. Love you, Mike.
All right, y'all. Take care.
See you later. Oh, she said, how are you, girl?
Favorite restaurant.
Is it her restaurant?
Yeah, they come here for years.
Oh, you okay? You on tape right now?
Oh.
Hey, you live, girl. Come on, man, right now. Yeah, right now.
And you got good breakfast.
I'm telling you, I'm getting out the way. I got mine, y'all. See my bag? See y'all. You too.
Gotta be willing to wait though,
They cooked the order. Need to go to 20001
Live at Sonny's Hamburger.
Detroit, Michigan.
Schoolcraft
48223.
Evergreen in
What's that
Detroit.
phone number?
Hey girl, that chicken sandwich look crispy. Oh, the phone number is 313-535-2278. That's 313-535-2278.
To 20001 Schoolcraft. It's in Detroit, Michigan. And zip code is 48223. Also, what's that phone number?
Hey girl, that chicken sandwich look crispy. Oh, the phone number is 313-535-2278.
Hey, this is Trashay from Powder Puff sitcom. We're on the road. We want you to watch us to talk about CrushDynasty.com. That's where I got these fab sunglasses from. Also, this really is a headband, but I thought I would use it for my neck pouch. It's got earrings, necklaces, pocketbooks, you name it. I love these fabulous items that she has. So please, go check out CrushDynasty.com. This is Trashay from Powder Puff sitcom.
V&V Moguls Empires. D&V Cruise Liner. Wealthy, prominent, lifestyle, full of drama. It's the Friends Drama soap. See it on social media and Comcast live, simultaneously on licmc.net radio, YouTube, Facebook, Powder, Twitter, extraordinaire, sitcom, dramatic, funny, with uppity attitudes. See it on social as live, simultaneously on licmc.net radio, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn.
All right. I'm not messing up this invitation to Mogul. Mansions, empire, dinner. Haven't you heard? They are the wealthiest. The U.S. of A.
Join the ADIs at the club. Come act with us.
I thank you, every one of you.